Good morning, sunshines. Oh, John says good morning. Guys, wait, can you say good morning, sunshines? Say good morning, sunshines. Oh, do you want to say sunshines? Do you want to do hearts? Hearts. Can you say I am big? Say I am big. Hearts. Can you tell them I am big? I am strong. Strong. I am champion. I am healthy. Healthy. I'm happy. Are you happy? I am love. Help you. Happy. Love. Yes. You guys, good morning, sunshines. Hello, Eric. How are you doing? Happy. You happy? Yay. You're such a good boy. We're going to do a live Whitten update. We're going to talk about some frustrations. I will just start off by saying good morning, sunshine. So you guys share something you're grateful for on here. We always start off by sharing our gratitude because sometimes like all you can do is like dive into your gratitude, which has been me for the last little while. I was like to say like I've been having some challenging times the last 24 hours would be an understatement. And it's just like heightened emotions, right? Like so many different things going on. Baby girl going off to college. Jace just going to his first day of his junior year, driving his own car. Getting the different like feedback and results on Whitten John, and it's just been like a lot of challenging. So I have been using my I Am Journey, the program we have. I've been using my skill sets like mad. Hold on, buddy. We'll open it in a second, okay? Meaning I've needed to breathe. I've needed to dive further into gratitude than you can possibly imagine. I've needed to release a lot of different tears, all the different things. So first off, let's start with the most important thing because this is why you guys are on here. You want to know what's going on with Whitten John. He has had, so just to recap, soup, yep, you have to go fill up this thing with water. Remember? Whitten likes to do the diffuser, you guys. He does it all himself. Go fill that up with water. Good job. Water from your thing. So he's had 6 rounds of chemo so far, right? And we're changing his chemo starting next week to one that's going to be, good morning, Terry, good morning, Sarah, that's going to be better for his diabetes insipidus. So update number 1 is he's killing it with his diabetes insipidus. Like he's doing so great. We're off steroids, so he's sleeping at night. Like literally last night, he slept until 6:15. It's amazing. We have a system for him peeing and breaking through during the night so that he doesn't like, he usually wets the bed, but it's like not, it doesn't wake him up. So we have that piece going on. One more water. Go get one more water. So that piece is doing so well. His behavior is so good. His happiness level is so good. So that piece, crushing it. Yesterday, we did an x-ray to see what's going on. So I had like this challenging moment about 2 weeks ago trying to figure out and advocate appropriately for what scans I wanted done. Originally, they were going to do the PET scan and MRI this week so they could compare apples to apples. They decided they were going to do an x-ray, and like we had a lot of communication going back and forth. And ultimately, like I was on board with, okay, let's do this x-ray. So what happens is we did the x-ray, it took forever to get the results back. And now we're comparing apples to oranges because the x-ray looks different than what the MRI and the PET scan does. So it doesn't give us an exact picture of what has changed over time. And it's not like it matters. Like John keeps reminding me, like this is a 12-month, like it's gonna be 12 to 13 more months after this. So it's not like I should be so tight and focused on this, but I am because I'm a mom, right? Excuse me, just gonna choke a little bit. He was grabbing water from that so he could do the diffuser.
He was going through the middle one.
The middle one's just warm. It's fine. He can't do the hot one. Thank you, babe. So with that, right, now we get this report back, and we're trying to read it because the doctor hasn't called us back, and all we see is the word stable, stable, stable. And I'm like what exactly does that, like, I mean, I know what that means, but like, what does it mean in terms of what we have going on? Perfect. Good job. Now pick your oil. Good job. Pick which one? Pick this one. This one. Here, try this one. Sticker? Yeah, there's a sticker down there. So the doctor calls me back, right? And basically his hip lesion was at a 1.9 and now it's approximately at a 2. But it's really hard to tell because, you know, we're comparing apples to oranges, but like that's the estimated amount. So she's like, so that one's pretty stable. Then the head one, it was at like about a 4 and now it looks like it's a 4.5, but pretty much it's the same because we're comparing apples to oranges. And then also, by the way, what flavor is that? I don't want digestion in my diffuser. That sounds gross. Do the Palatucci. I like this one. So then then she's like, well, and they also see another lesion, which is like right on where two skull like things are. But when we look closer, it looks like that was already there. And by the way, the neurologist had shared this with us a bunch of times when we were there. They kept saying it was one lesion or one tumor in his head. But the neurologist was like, no, there are two, there are two, there are two. And then we would tell the oncologist, like, no, the report says one. They were like, no, there are two because it says there are two. So I wasn't like surprised with that. It's not like he has another tumor, but now the oncologists understand that it's there where before they really didn't. So that's where we're at, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the F? Like, I thought, okay, I'm like, we're gonna go into this, like we're crushing life, right? Like his hip one's gonna be almost gone. Like this is like literally my expectation, which is fine, you guys. I wanted to expect, I wanted to believe, I wanted to hope for the best. No more. That one's gonna be gross in there. Oh, grapefruit will be good. That's fine. Okay, now plug it in. Oh, it's plugged in. Now turn it on. Put your lids on and turn on. But it's just not the news that we got back. So the doctor's like, this is all good. Everything's stable. And I'm like, but what do you mean, like stable? I thought we were trying to get rid of this stuff, right? And she's like, no, really after the first weeks, he's only had 6 treatments. We want to make sure that it hasn't grown substantially. But then the things that I've been told in the past is that this is not a fast growing, like so like when I talk about cancer versus not cancer, you guys, the difference is like, so they're classifying it in the cancer genre, or that's where they're at, but it's a mutation of a gene, not the other piece, like, right? So I was like, it's supposed to be like slow mutating, slow growing. So it should be slow anyways. But like, no, this is great because it hasn't grown a lot. And I'm like I'm frustrated, you guys. I'm like, well, then why didn't you like set me up for the expectation that after 6 weeks, we were just looking for no growth? I'm sitting here expecting like to have a decrease. And like, really, we want to see a decrease after 2 more months. Okay. So after 2 more months, we're looking for a decrease. So I've had to do a lot of personal development, a lot of like practicing a lot of my skill sets to decrease the frustration, to find peace with the news. You want to get wet? Okay, go get a little bit more of that, okay? To find peace with the news, to find my gratitude around the subject, to realize, what we're really going through, the full process. But the fact is, you guys, like a mom lays in bed and bawls herself to sleep at night because she wonders if she's doing everything she should be doing. Like, am I doing all the things? And you guys are so amazing. Like, you guys are sending me different suggestions. Have you thought about this treatment? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? And it's like so much. I appreciate, I'll take any of the messages. I appreciate it so much. No more in there. We got to wait till this one's gone. Set it right there so you can save it. But it's like, am I doing all of the things that I need to be doing? And you question yourself, right? And then you level yourself. And then I lay there and I just give gratitude, 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 gratitude. And then you guys, I have this like voice in the back of my head. So you guys have seen that I've been posting, like catching people up with my story, because when we were going through everything 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, I couldn't even possibly imagine trying to even be on social media. I was snapping quick story bits because I couldn't call 100 people to give them updates every 15 minutes. So I did like a story blog during our thing because it kept my family informed. It kept my friends informed. It kept everybody know what was going on. I was getting so many messages of love that I loved it, right? So I didn't share it anywhere else though. So lately I've been just sharing those messages to have the story, and it's helping people, right? To actually like upload like where people can like watch our journey in these little short videos. So if you watch reels, you know that, right? So like there's a point to this piece of it, okay? So I've been doing that over the last couple weeks and sharing through our reels, going back to the beginning. So PS, you guys, if you want to know like real time what's going on, look at somebody's page, like look at my page or like actual stories. Everything else, reels and videos, those short videos are past. They're past time, or they can resurface anytime. You could see when my videos pop up of Jace getting into grandpa's car anytime because there's millions of views, right? So so the meaning of that is that those aren't real time. Okay, so I started posting those and I discovered that you can do shorts on YouTube too. And I'm on YouTube right now, right? So we started doing the shorts on YouTube. And you guys, the people there are freaking mean. Good morning, Eileen. And maybe not you guys that are watching, because you're watching, you're supporting me, right? But like the comments that I'm getting back there, people are, I mean, they're just, it's digging. And I've had to like, I'm sorry, I paused. This is probably a different Good Morning Sunshine, but whatever. Like I paused and I'm like, well, like I don't know, it makes you question yourself. It makes you question what you stand for. And it's like, I'm sitting here and I'm doing my best to authentically share with each and every one of you so I can support you. And I mean, I get these messages back that confirm what I'm doing, of people saying, thank you for sharing. It gives me permission to share. Thank you for sharing. I'm healing from something that happened 20 years ago and your words are supporting. Thank you for sharing. It's letting me step into my light and love of a different situation. So I know it's a good thing. But then I have these other people saying that I'm a horrible person for sharing my journey, saying that I'm a mean mom, I'm a bad mom for sharing my journey. And it's just like, am I not supposed to be sharing? Should I be like, when you're sick, are you supposed to like when you have family problems, are you supposed to curl up into a corner and hide? Like, are you supposed to isolate yourself and not have any support and love because it's bad to share? That's exposing someone to share. That's exposing yourself and your story to share. And one person even said, oh, you don't want to share because what if he doesn't survive? Fuck that. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cuss anymore. Like, I'm on this journey with you guys. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm doing my best to just authentically be here for people. And they're mean. And I know that when you have more following and you start to connect to more people, you find more unhappy people. You find people who are sour and bitter. And all I can do is send them light and love and wish that they can discover happiness and stop being so cruel to other humans. And I know this happens all the time to all the people, and anybody who's an influencer has this in their life. But I had to check myself and be like, do I want to share my story? Do I want to authentically be involved? Because I'm going to have to grow some thick skin in order to just push those people off, because they will be there. Like, the mean people do show up. Then I have Kinsey going off to college. Like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot. So if you find me sharing supportive, I don't know, drop 3 butterflies, share the video. I don't care what you do, how you do it, but I don't know how you guys know. I've gotten a couple of like messages. I don't know, probably 15 messages from you all just randomly. Just, hey, Cal, I wanted to let you know, like, you're a good mom, like you just said, right? Like, I just want to let you know, whatever it is. And it's just like, it hits me at the perfect time because I need to hear it. So I'm doing my best.
Help.
I'm doing my best. Whitten John's rock star. He's crushing it. And he's healing. Hi, I know, what happened? He's like, Mom, why are your eyes wet again? Jeez Louise. So here I go. Dear God, thank you for this moment. Thank you for this exact moment. Thank you for the tears that are releasing all of the different things that are pent up within me, so it can open me up for space to receive light and love from you. Thank you for Whitten John. Thank you for his healing process. Thank you for the doctors that are there to support him. Thank you that his tumors aren't growing. And thank you for all of these wonderful people who are here to support us. Thank you for the people. Thank you. Thank you for... thank you for the people who are, how do you even do that? Thank you for the people who are being cruel and mean. I just want to send them light and love and tell them that I love them and it's okay to release their anger. And I'm sorry. And please forgive me. That's a little ho'oponopono. Thank you guys. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for water. Thank you for the ground below me. Thank you for light. Thank you for fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. Amen. Sometimes you have to just get to the basic things, you guys, because you don't know what else to be thankful for. Giving thanks for me to the things that are challenging is one of the hardest pieces to connect to, but I just know that I need to do it to send light and love. So there's my update. No news is good news? Apparently so. Doctor's happy with what's going on. We're moving to cytarabine, a new chemo starting next week. We're doing laser treatments. We're cleansing the house. We're working on vibrational therapy. We're listening to different waves. We've got crystals in the house. We're setting appointments, careful baby, for some Reiki. I'm meditating. I'm visualizing. We're doing light work. Like, we're doing our best. We're doing what we can. 2 months. You guys, 2 months, we got this. Next week, we will have chemo every single day. I'll share more about that later, because guess who's administering it? It's me. Surprise. It's going to be great. I love you guys. I truly, truly love you guys. And thank you for those of you that are so supportive. And thank you for sharing with me when I'm helping you, because sometimes I just want to shut down and not share anymore. But I just believe that God's had this happen in our life because I know that it can help.